What's up, guys? October's over. How was your Halloween? Was it sick? Did you guys party? Did you do nothing at all like me? Guys, I literally just stayed inside and I watched Corpse Bride with my girlfriend. I love Halloween. I think it's so cool. Wish I could like scary things. I have too much anxiety to really like scary movies and like scary things and stuff. Wow, what an intro. Anyway, so October favorites. Let's do it. Perfect format for me to yap about my special interest. Usually divide it into 3 categories: things to do, clothing/products, and then media. I'm gonna start off with things to do since my last video was very media heavy, a lot of music. Skateboarding, been doing a lot of skateboarding this last month. Those of you who don't know or have not heard me complain about it, I hyperextended my knee. Like, it's gotta be like, I just stubbed my finger on the, I gotta stop talking with my hands. I'm gonna hurt myself. My knee 4 months ago, and that's been like super annoying to deal with. I hyperextended it, and I just kind of haven't really been able to go to the doctor because I just haven't had stable insurance. Like, I'm on Medi-Cal right now, then I was like laid off. Didn't have insurance for a little bit, and like it's just been like a mess. I'm focusing a lot more on like rehabbing it and like taking care of it, and it's been feeling a lot better. So I've been able to skate a lot more because of that. I'm a lot stronger, so I've been feeling a lot more comfortable skating, which has been so fun. Like, I definitely forgot how much fun it is to skate, and recently there's been a new skate park that's been built close to where I live, so I've just been like, haven't been this stoked on skating in a long time. Skating's always really funny because I'll just get super stoked on it and I'll just be like having so much fun, and then I'll just like end up getting hurt again or just like slamming super hard and just being like, oh yeah, like this actually is really difficult and kind of sucks. Friend Ryan and I were talking about it last night. We're like, oh yeah, it's really funny because like when we were like younger, like teenagers, we were like, dude, like if you quit skating, like you're not a real skater, like you're fake, whatever. And like now that we've gotten like a little bit older, we're like, dude, it's kind of, we're shocked that like we're still skating, or like anyone even still skates. I started learning about insurance. I was like, damn, I'm kind of surprised that there's as many people skating as there are. I'm trying to get some more clips, but I usually will skate alone a lot, and like I'm not really one to ask like someone like, yo, can you film this clip? So like sometimes if the skate park's empty, I'll like set up my phone like selfie style and like try to film a clip, but then people like show up and then I'll get super embarrassed that I'm like taking up space in the skate park. I do have some old footage with like a friend that I used to like skate and film with a lot. Hopefully should be able to like turn that into like a mini part or something like that. Hopefully by the end of the year should come out, I hope, but I don't know. I don't want to get you guys too excited. I'm not hitting rails or anything like that. It's literally just like skating curbs and like random little spots. All right, next up is a huge one, taking pictures of my cats. This has been a major hobby of mine for a long time. Like it is just so fun. Like, where there's strange behavior taking place, I am there with my phone. I'm getting the angles, all the pictures of them, making them look like as unflattering and weird as possible. For being real, that's what a good cat parent does. I'm here to love, celebrate, and utterly embarrass my cats. Playing music with my friend. Playing a lot more guitar. I'm trying to get better, learn a lot, you know, like guitar is really hard. Just music in general is very difficult. I've always wanted to like be good at music, guitar, drums, bass, all that stuff. And I've been very, very lucky to be able to like have some friends to play music with. We've just been jamming, writing some songs, having fun, like nothing super crazy. It's funny because there's just so many times where I'm like playing or like I'm writing something, like, dude, I'm like, that's actually sick. And then I'm like, oh, it's sick because it's actually a riff from like another band or like this album or whatever, this song. Bro, October, we rockin'. Getting tattoos, guys, we are so back. I'm employed. I'm getting regular paychecks now. That means I can spend my money on tattoos. Funny is like a lot of people will say like, oh, like, are you gonna regret your tattoos? But I feel like for me at least, like when I get tattoos, like I feel more like myself. Got a tattoo of like some like dog barking, something like that. Like, I don't know, I'll show a picture, like you guys will see. I feel like the regret thing, maybe I'm just being naive, but I feel like it just applies more to people who like get tattoos so they can like achieve a certain look or like aesthetic that like doesn't really resonate with them. Like every time I get a tattoo, like I was saying, like I feel more like myself instead of like some people getting tattoos to look like someone else or to feel like someone else. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. I don't know why I wrote this down, but I wrote down eating fruit. I'm sorry that I'm gonna have to make you guys listen to me justify it. Eating fruit is sick though, because everyone loves to eat. Like, it is just generally a fun thing to do, but if you're snacking on like things that are very high in sugar or calories, it can be unhealthy. More nutrient dense whole foods like fruit, you can just eat a bunch of and you don't have to feel bad about it, even though you don't have to feel bad about eating like sugary snacks or high calorie snacks too, because that's lame, dude. All right, I'm gonna move it along to clothes and products. Dickies shorts, these are huge. I'm liking kind of like the longer short kind of vibe, and like Dickies are so easy to get. Like, they're pretty cheap, they're pretty affordable. Thrifted the pair that I have for like $12. No. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. I thrifted them for $7. Rocking a bunch of cut off or like sleeveless shirts recently. Guys, I run like a furnace, dude. I run so hot. I'm like one of those dads who just like wears shorts and flip-flops in all weather, and they're just like, oh man, it's not even cold. Especially when I'm skating and stuff. Like, dude, your boy gets hot, you know? And it feels good to subtract a little bit of sleeves. Like I said, body positivity is in, guys. We can show a little bit of skin. We're confident about our arms. We're working out a little bit, doing some curls. We're looking good. I'm now the proud owner of a Fatal Realm shirt, and I have been wearing it like every chance I get. Fatal Realm is one of my favorite bands. Death metal, hardcore, had a baby. Fatal Realm is the child that came from that strange love affair. Every time I get a band shirt, I'm just like, okay, I'm not buying any more merch ever again. And then the next week, another band shirt shows up at my door, and then the cycle repeats itself. I go to a show, I'm like, well, dude, I gotta support the band, you know? Cycle repeats. Kind of ties back into skating, but I bought Superfeet insoles because my feet are very flat, and I have had plantar fasciitis, or however you pronounce it, dude. I don't know. And I kind of realized, like, maybe skating on like the tiniest insoles made of cardboard would not be such a good idea. Invested in some new insoles, and I've also been walking in them, and they actually have like arch support too, which is great. I really thought they would make me skate better, but here I am, still being so at skating. Gramicci balloon pants. This was like the first thing I got with my first paycheck when I got a job. They're just like baggy nylon pants that made for like hiking, climbing. Did actually wear them on a hike, and they felt great. They're like very light, very comfortable. I thought the inseam would be too short because I'm pretty tall, and it was actually like perfect length for me, which I was hyped on. I'm really excited to wear the pants like hiking and camping more, to like really like break them in and like actually get like a wear test and tell you guys a little bit more about the experience. Moving on to media, baby. The job I'm at right now, the office is super quiet, but it's all good, guys, because they don't mind if I listen to music. So I've been finding like so many new bands to me. Like, I even listened to the Beatles, dude. Like, I've been listening to this emo band called First Day Back. They are really good. I'm not gonna lie, guys, when I heard like, oh, another emo band that's like blowing up, people really like, I was like, dude, I don't know if I can listen to another emo band. There's so many. However, I think they are definitely like one of the best like and standout bands to like come out of like this kind of like 90s emo revival era that we're in. So many of their songs have just gotten stuck in my head, and dude, they rip. Like, they're awesome. They are getting a body of water, released a new album that I've been listening to a lot. It's called Lotto, and out of the recent explosion of like shoegaze bands coming out, I would definitely say that like TAGABOW is the weirdest one for sure. Like, they use tons of like super weird samples, and just like the sound is just like very chaotic in a lot of ways. Definitely worth checking out. I've been listening to a lot of Joyce Manor recently. I'm sure my subscriber count will drop to 0 after saying this, but I honestly did not listen to like a lot of the Joyce Manor albums, and so recently I've like really gotten into them and like checked out all the albums, and like, damn, dude, I was missing out. I fully was sleeping on so many albums. Like, dude, they're all so sick. I've been bumping the remastered self-title like crazy, dude. That is so good. I'm excited for the new album too. review, male do review. I don't know, dude. New season of Love is Blind was so scandalous. Like Denver, I don't know where they found these people. Dating in Denver just seems like the most cooked thing I've ever seen in my life. Got a couple books for you guys too. That's right. Performative man who reads, drinks matcha, journals, all that stuff. I have a few books for you guys. I Who Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Harpman is one of my favorite books that I have read this year. It was genuinely one of those books that like kept me up at night because I just wanted to see what would happen on the next page. I'm not gonna spoil it, but the plot is just like there's 40 women who are trapped in like a cage jail kind of thing. No one can remember how they got there, why they're there. No one knows like anything of like what's going on, and there's just like guards that watch them, and that's all I'm gonna say. I thought it was really interesting. I think it like raised like so many questions, and it's like one of those books my girlfriend told me where it's like you like go on Reddit after to like find out like what happened. Also, I forgot to mention it is a fiction novel. The book Are You Mad at Me by Meg Josephson. This is a self-help book I recommend for like sensitive people. I don't know about you guys, I consider myself a sensitive person. As the title suggests, this may be a good book for you if you have ever asked the question, are you mad at me? My girlfriend initially read the book and told me it was really good and that I should read it, and then I was like, oh yeah, let me check this out, like see what it's all about. And then I'm like 40 pages in right now, and I had to put it down because it was just like socking me in the face with the truth. Nothing stronger than the pain of truth. The pain of truth. To be fair, I can't give it like a full review or like whatever because I haven't been able to finish it. However, every time I have read it, I've just been like, oh damn, did not know that this book was literally written about me, but okay. Guys, well, that's all the favorites I had for October. I'm getting super hungry. I'm gonna like eat some sweet potatoes and some rotisserie chicken from Costco or something like that. I always genuinely appreciate you guys watching, so thanks for hanging out and listening to me yap. If you have any ideas for videos or favorites of your own from the past month, drop them in the comments and I'll check them out. Thank you, I appreciate you, and I hope you have a good week.